Hello, good morning. Here we are in another part of Cabaritan, on the other side of the highway from where we live, on the way towards the Bella Vista Resort, which is just around the corner there. Anyway, my thought for the day is like so many of the more recent ones, which talks about the reasons that we come here to the Philippines. Of course, the main reason for everybody is varied, he said. But in reality, it's a varied reason. Different reasons, different motives, different decision making. But fundamentally, most Americans, Australians, English and Kiwis come here for maybe the chance to reset their lives, to live a life that maybe they can only dream of from their past, how life was when life was more simple, maybe at a time when your own parents lived their lives, even though in reality it really wasn't a simple life, it was a different life. And so many lives are different here, in the sense that we have to look at life itself from a different perspective now. When we're in the Philippines, it's like starting all over again. All the things that we thought were important suddenly become not important. Why, you say? Well, because life is at a different pace here, different values in life, different aspirations. Yes, of course they dream. They dream of different things. And they also dream of less things, less belongings, and less things that they need to support their life here in the Philippines.
Hi.
Hello guys, how are you?
Yes. Just joking.
Are you doing a video blog?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hindi joking. Where you going?
Your brother?
Yeah.
My sister.
My sister.
Your sister? No, she's your brother, but you call her your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah? Very maganda.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe. Charot. How are you? I'm doing a video blog about life here in the Philippines.
You wanna see?
I'm showing the houses and
And you vlog?
yeah.
Oh.
So I'm doing a little bit blog and I'm talking as I go along. As you can see, the young boy is referred to quite often as the sister. And I think you know why. But there's no big drama here. Everybody is open-minded about so many things. We hear about older men with younger wives, and as they say, whatever floats your boat. And the reality is, that's exactly how life is here. People aren't here to judge us. People are here just to do the things that they would want to do and get on with it. Everything has a meaning, everything has purpose. And for you to come here and bring with you some of the thoughts that you think are important in the West, clearly is bringing the wrong thought pattern to the Philippines. And therefore, it's important that you realize that you have to put it all behind you and concentrate on one thing, that is pleasing your wife, understanding her, trying to see why she thinks that way, and see how you can absorb sometimes a difficult situation and see the charm, the intrigue in your wife, rather than look for a reason to condemn her for her different way of thinking about life. Remember, she's 20, 28, 48. All those years have been spent here, and they've been spent achieving life in her environment. So all of the things that she will put together in her thought processes will be based upon her Filipino background. Some of you say that you need to go to the provinces to find a simple lady. Well, what is your idea of a simple lady in the Philippines? Does it mean that she's stupid in your mind? Because I can tell you now, 99.9% of Filipino ladies are certainly not stupid. They might make different decisions from the majority. That's why they're with you. They've made the decision to do their life or to live their life in a manner that maybe is not necessarily their number one choice. Some of you guys think of your relationship with a Filipino is more one of a financial contract where she provides a service and you provide the money. Well, I suppose that's a very simplistic way of looking at it. But would you think of it that way if it were with your wife in the West? I don't think so. I think you would see it as a love affair, a relationship, a marriage. And of course, money is involved, and commitment is also involved as well. And therefore, to suggest for one moment that that is really all of the intention of a Filipino, to extract all the money they can from you, is a false impression. Of course, money is important, but most important is your ability to show commitment. And of course, it's also a good idea to not jump in, boots and all, at the beginning, providing homes and fancy cars and iPhones, all the things that you would think she wants, because she really doesn't want those things. Of course she'll take them if you give them to her. But why are you doing these things, of course? Well, I think you're trying to impress her. And you have a lot to learn about Filipino women if all you think is opening your wallet is to impress. Because that is not what is going to impress a lady to accept you as her partner. She is looking for something much deeper, much more committed. She is going to be looking after her children, whether they're yours or from a previous relationship. And therefore she is looking for stability. Okay, we all know that we don't last forever. But just because we don't last forever doesn't mean that we don't put together the idea of looking after our loved ones the best way we know. Some of you, of course, have got nice, big, fat retirement funds and pensions that are transferable to your lady in the event of when, or should I say when you die, because that is another issue completely. Many of you can do that, but not all. So there's always going to be a situation that is different between one foreigner and another. Some foreigners just come here with a nest egg and a pension, which is fine. Some only come with a pension, which is fine too, but it makes it more difficult to, in the long term, provide a stable future for your wife and her children. My goodness, we seem to have found a lot of dogs today. They are your alarm bells in the Philippines. You might not like dogs, but they're part and parcel of letting people know somebody who's not normal around here is here. And you hear people saying hello from somewhere, because they're just letting you know they know you're here. And this is just another thought for my day. Not very thought-provoking, but nevertheless important to take on board. And this is a pleasant walk from my home, some 10 minutes away, along a provincial or country road that leads to another town further up the road here. And under the trees here, where the cool breeze is hitting me, it's very pleasant. So I will hopefully think of something else tomorrow. So you have a great day, and please support the channel. It's very pleasing. As you know, we have had a lot of views in the last week. So some of the things that we're talking about are resonating, which is good. After all, we haven't come here just for the women. We've come for a life. And life begins with you and getting your head round a change. And my goodness, it's going to be a change. And it doesn't matter whether you live in Thailand, Cambodia, in Vietnam. Here in the Philippines, you have got a life of choices just like anywhere. And here it is a very beautiful place to retire. Look at this, isn't that lovely? So, if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you feel the need, give us a comment as well, because it's always nice to hear from new people as well, new subscribers. We need to know what you're thinking and whether you think we've got it, we've got the right points of view. If you disagree, that's fine. If you want to be rude, of course, you won't stay up there. But I won't block you unless you are continuously rude. But otherwise, we have a great family who view these videos with some element of enjoyment, which is good. So, you have a great day, and we'll speak again soon. Bye now.